Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chicago State University. Thank you for attending our 373rd commencement ceremony. Today, we are streaming the commencement ceremony live on the web. To maintain the dignity of our commencement program, we respectfully ask that all family and guests remain seated throughout the ceremony. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, we invite you to join the new alumni in the lobby of the Convocation Center. The commencement ceremony will begin shortly. We ask that everyone please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin our ceremony. Again, as we are filming this ceremony, we ask that all guests remain seated. Please silence all electronic devices.
wave, y'all. Can I get a wave? Get a wave. Wave, wave, wave. Can I get a wave? Keep going now. Wave, wave, wave. Hey, wave, 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 wave. Wave, 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 y'all, wave.
Will everyone please rise for the posting of colors as we salute our flag, sing our national anthem, and lift every voice?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and Ronnie's prayer above bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song for the day that our hearts sing a song facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on our way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Teach us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
Please join us now for a moment of individual reflection. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning and welcome to our 373rd commencement ceremony. Yes, I am Dr. Sandra Feast-Price, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. At this time, it is my honor to introduce to you members of the platform party, as well as members of our Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, and staff. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Our Chicago State University President, President Z. Scott. Oh, I'm sorry, we were supposed to hold our applause. Chicago State University Board Chair, Andrea Zopp. Board of Trustee members, Dr. Cheryl D. Watkins, Ms. Dixie Adams Irwin, Mr. Jason Chiara, Ms. Michelle Goose Miller, and our student trustee, Zariah Franklin. Our keynote speaker, Emmanuel Chris Welch, Speaker of the Illinois House of Representatives. Our honorary degree recipients, Mr. Lewis Carr, Mr. Brett Hart, and Ms. Karen Hunter. Our academic officers and deans, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Mark Smith, Dean of the College of Business, Dean Derek Collins, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, Dr. Leroy Jones, Interim Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Athanas Gahungu, and Dean of Non-Traditional Programs, Dr. Patrice Boyles. Our Grand Marshal today is Dr. Natalie Zabo, Chicago State University Alumni Association Representative, Dr. Richard Glass from the class of 1998, Distinguished Student Speaker, Mrs. Jasmine Taylor. Chicago State University provides an excellent quality education because of our talented and experienced faculty who work each day to ensure students are successful. Will all of our distinguished faculty please stand and be recognized? Will the remaining administrators and staff please rise and be recognized? Will our honorable elected officials please rise and be recognized? Will our committed alumni please rise and be recognized? Will all students with a 4.0 grade point average please rise and be recognized? Who are first-generation graduates please rise and be recognized? Yeah. Please rise and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. From this point forward, the order of activities will proceed as printed in your program.
Good morning. I am Z. Scott, President of Chicago State University. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the Chicago State University's 373rd commencement ceremony. I would like to take this time to welcome our board chair, Andrea Zopp, our members of the Chicago State Board of Trustees, Emmanuel Chris Welch, the Illinois Speaker of the House, who we are honored to have with us today as this year's commencement speaker, our honorary degree recipients, Lewis Carr, Brett J. Hart, Karen Hunter, our student speaker, Jasmine Taylor, Dr. Sandra Feast-Price, our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, all of our academic deans and chairs, CSU faculty and staff, family and friends, and other distinguished guests. And most importantly, I want to welcome the Chicago State University class of 2026. I'd like to congratulate each of you on this monumental milestone. I am thrilled to be here with you and the village of parents, partners, children, extended family, friends, and mentors who have supported you on this journey. I want to take this moment for our graduates to thank the village that brought them here. So take a moment to say, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, children. Thank you, Grandma. Thank everybody that helped you get to where you are right now. Today, we celebrate you as the newest graduates of Chicago State. As you transition from student to alumni, it has never been more evident that Chicago State and the state of Illinois, the United States of America, and this world needs our graduates. You now enter a distinguished group of more than 30,000 Chicago State University alum. As you transition to your next chapter, I invite you to remain engaged with Chicago State. Be that loyal alumni. Be what we need for you to be in our space. Graduates, the journey is yours, and you are the managers of your life. It is important, I want you to listen very carefully. It is important that you remain intentional in your pursuit of personal and professional excellence. Don't just let life happen to you. Take the time to plan and execute the life you want with intention. Your experiences during your time at Chicago State have prepared you for what is to come. I challenge you to utilize your degree as you move forward in new experiences. You have entered a community of new students who came to us ready for education or who leave us as graduates. Thank you for your contributions to our campus, and thank you for sharing your gifts with us. And as alumni know that we remain here to support you, that includes full and uninvited access to our Career Development Center. If you're not in the job you want, if you want a job, please access our Career Development Center. I look forward, as your president, to witnessing all of the incredible things that you will achieve. Once again, congratulations and Godspeed.
Good morning. My name, whoa. There's too much energy in the room for that. Let's try that again. Good morning. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My name is Andrea Zopp, and I have the incredible privilege and honor of serving as chair of the board of trustees for Chicago State University. I want to welcome our families, our faculty, our staff, our alumni, my fellow trustees, and our honored guests this morning. And on behalf of the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, it is my honor to congratulate the incredible Chicago State University class of 2026. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and possibility. It is a moment that reflects years of hard work, sacrifice, and determination. Each of you has traveled a unique path to get here, and today we celebrate all that you have accomplished. The Board of Trustees is responsible for helping to guide the future of Chicago State University. We work to ensure long-term strength and success of the institution by supporting the university's mission and helping position CSU for continued growth and opportunity. But at the very center of every decision we make is one priority: our students. Your success is why we are privileged and honored to do this work. We believe deeply in the mission of Chicago State University and in the transformational power of higher education. We understand that universities like Chicago State change lives, strengthen communities, and create pathways to opportunities. Many of you graduates have overcome obstacles that others may never fully understand. Some of you have worked full-time while attending school. Some of you have been raising children, caring for family members, faced financial hardship, or navigated moments of uncertainty while continuing to pursue your education. And yet, you kept going. You made it here today. That perseverance says something powerful about who you are and what you are capable of becoming and doing. As trustees, we are proud not only of your academic accomplishments, but of your resilience, your leadership, and your commitment to being here today to reach this milestone. You are now a part of the proud legacy of Chicago State University graduates who are making meaningful contributions in education, healthcare, business, public service, science, technology, and communities across this country, in this city, and around the world. Graduates, as you move into this next chapter, I encourage you to remember that leadership is not about position alone. Leadership is about service, integrity, courage, and the willingness to uplift others as you climb. The world needs your voice. It needs your perspective, your compassion, your creativity, and your determination. And we know you have some determination. And wherever your next path leads you, I hope you'll continue to stay connected to Chicago State. You know, we like to say, once part of Chicago State, always part of Chicago State. Your university will always continue to be cheering you on, and one day, many of you may return to mentor students, support future generations, teach students, and help continue the great legacy of this institution. On behalf of the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, class of 2026, congratulations. We are proud of you, we celebrate you, and we look forward to all that you will accomplish. Thank you, and go Cougars.
It is not. It is now my privilege to introduce this morning's keynote speaker, Illinois House Speaker Emanuel Chris Welch. Chris Welch has served in the Illinois General Assembly since 2013 and made history in 2021 as the first Black Speaker of the Illinois House. Throughout his legislative, let's give that a hand. Throughout his legislative career, he has championed education, job creation, civil rights, and support for vulnerable communities. His leadership helped advance landmark legislation, including laws supporting immigrants, protecting the rights of individuals experiencing homelessness, increasing diversity on corporate boards, and restoring cursive writing instruction in Illinois schools. Before serving in the General Assembly, Speaker Welch devoted 12 years to the Proviso Township High School Board of Education, including 10 years as board chair, where he helped establish the nationally recognized Proviso Math and Science Academy while achieving the district's first balanced budget in decades. In addition to his public service, Speaker Welch is also an accomplished attorney and respected advocate in education and civil rights law. A graduate of Northwestern University and the John Marshall School of Law, he has received numerous honors for his leadership and service. Speaker Welch remains guided by his belief that he will always find a way or make one by staying connected to his purpose and his why. Please join me, Chicago State, in giving a warm Chicago State welcome to Emanuel Chris Welch, Illinois Speaker of the House.
President Scott, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, proud parents, grandparents, families, loved ones, and friends, and most importantly, the incredible Chicago State University Cougars, the class of 2026. Good morning. Let's give this class another round of applause, everyone. Because today matters. Today matters. Today is not just a ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. Today is not just caps and gowns. Today is not just pictures for Instagram and family group chats. Today, graduates, today is proof. Proof that perseverance matters. Proof that sacrifice matters. Proof that purpose matters. And CSU, this beautiful institution on Chicago's South Side, this institution that has changed lives for generations, stands today as proof that possibility still lives in all of our communities. So first, I want graduates in this room to do something for me. Can you guys take a breath right now? Take a good deep breath. Look around. Really look around. Look at your classmates. Look at your families. Look at the people who prayed for you, worked overtime for you, babysat for you, encouraged you, picked you up when life got heavy, because nobody gets here alone. Nobody. And before we go any further, I want to recognize the people sitting in these seats today who sacrificed so you could walk across this stage later today. Can we give the families, parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, and loved ones a huge round of applause? Because you know, they earned this moment too. Now, graduates, I know something about many of you. You didn't think I knew, but I know something about many of you. I know some of you went to school while working full-time jobs. Some of you commuted long distance on trains and buses to get here every day. Some of you raised children while earning this degree today. Some of you cared for your aging parents. Some of you even doubted yourself. Some of you almost quit. Some of you are the first in your family to graduate from college today. And some of you had people tell you what you could never become. But look at you now. Look at you now. You made it. You're a winner. Because winners do the work. And the class of 2026, you did the work. Now, I am deeply honored. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as this state's first Black Speaker of the Illinois House of Representatives. I want to put that in perspective for y'all. Illinois became a state in 1818. It's 2026. We became a state in 1818. We've had 70 speakers of the House, 69 white men, and me. But let me tell you something important. I didn't get here alone either. I grew up in the western suburbs, Proviso Township. I tell people all the time, I'm just a kid from the woods, Maywood and Bellwood. I was raised by a strong mother and father. They didn't hand me excuses. They handed me expectations. They taught me that your circumstances do not define your future. And that lesson matters today more than ever, because some people still look at communities on the south and west sides and see limitations. But let me tell you something. CSU sees brilliance. CSU sees talent. CSU sees leaders. CSU sees possibility. That's why this university matters so much. And that's why when I walk in that Capitol every single day, I'm fighting for universities like CSU. I'm fighting for you. Chicago State has always opened doors for people too often overlooked. And that is powerful. Because it seems like everywhere we look, especially today, people are asking us, just us, to settle for less. Less of a voice in our basic institutions, less of a say in the world around us, less opportunity to get ahead. And in times like these, you need people in the institutions who remind you to expect more. The people in your lives who saw more in you than perhaps you even saw in yourself and pushed you to achieve more. The institutions that are built on the idea that everyone's path is not a straight line from point A to point B, but that everyone's journey can end in something great. You know, there are some institutions that were built for prestige, but let me tell you what Chicago State was built for. Chicago State was built for purpose. And there's a difference, trust me, there's a difference, because purpose changes lives. Purpose creates new teachers. Purpose creates new nurses. Purpose creates new entrepreneurs. Purpose creates public servants. Purpose creates people willing to lift others as they climb. And graduates, that brings me to your theme here today: power, purpose, and possibility. 3 words you should never forget, but if you truly understand them, they can change your life. Let me start with power. Now, when people hear the word power, they often think about titles: money, status, politics, fame. But real power, let me tell you what real power is. Real power is something very different from that. Real power is influence. Real power is having integrity. Real power is the ability to walk into a room and make people feel seen and heard. Real power is getting back up after life knocks you down. Real power is discipline when nobody is watching you. Real power is refusing to become bitter in a world that sometimes gives you every reason to be. And trust me, under Donald Trump, we got a whole lot of reason to be bitter. But real power is believing in more when that world tells you to settle for less. And let me tell you something else. Your power is not determined by who validates you. Too many people spend their lives waiting for permission, waiting for somebody to choose them, waiting for somebody to believe in them, waiting for somebody to tell them they belong. But graduates, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that I hope you remember when you leave here today. Hear me loud and clear. You do not need permission to be great. You prove by being here today that you already belong. You belong in boardrooms. You belong in hospitals. You belong in laboratories. You belong in classrooms. You belong in the State House. You belong in those C-suites. You belong at every table where decisions are being made. You belong, and you proved it here today. And you don't ever have to let anybody convince you otherwise. Now, I know we are living in difficult times. People are anxious. Communities are hurting. Too many families are struggling with affordability. Too many young people are questioning whether the American dream still includes them. And sometimes it feels easier to choose cynicism. The last few years have offered stark examples of people who see what's not working and choose to look away, or even worse, who try to tear it all down. But hear me clearly on this. Cynicism has never built anything, not a thing. Hope builds, faith builds, purpose builds. Remember, purpose which brings purpose is the reason you keep going when things get hard. Purpose is what drives people to build something better instead of tearing everything down. And trust me, things will get hard. They will get hard. There will be moments in your life when the jobs just doesn't come, when that relationship falls apart, when the business struggles, when people disappoint you, when people question yourself. That happens to everybody. It happens to me. It happened to everybody on this stage. The question is not whether adversity will come. It's going to come. The question is, what will adversity reveal about you? Because pressure reveals character. And I've learned something over the years. People who know their purpose are hard to stop. People can't stop you when you know your purpose. When you know your why, you are doing something you can survive almost anyhow. That's true in public service. That's true in business. That's true in life. I often talk about a book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. If you've never read it, you should grab that book and read Start With Why, because purpose matters, ladies and gentlemen. If your purpose is only money, you'll burn out. If your purpose is only status, you'll stay empty. But if your purpose is service, if your purpose is impact, if your purpose is making life better for somebody else, then your life will always have meaning. Always have meaning. And graduates, this world desperately needs people with purpose right now. We need leaders who care more about serving than being seen. We need people willing to bring others together. We need bridge builders. We need bridge builders. We need people willing to choose community over chaos. And that is especially true for young Black and brown leaders. Because whether you realize it or not, somebody is watching you right now. Not just on this live stream today. They're watching you right now. Some young kid from Roseland or Austin or Inglewood, Harvey, Bellwood, or the South Suburbs. Some kid is watching you today. They're going to look at you and think, if they made it, if they walked across that stage, maybe I can too. That matters to them. Trust me, that matters. Representation matters, and responsibility comes with that. Now, the final word, and if I was a Black preacher, I'm getting to my third close. Y'all go to church, I love that. The final word, possibility. I love that word. I love that word because possibility is about imagination. It's about believing tomorrow can be better than today. And understand this, every major achievement in human history started as possibility first. Somebody imagined it before they built it. Somebody believed it before they saw it. Somebody kept going before the world caught up. That's your challenge now after you walk across this stage today, to believe in possibilities bigger than your fears. And don't shrink your dreams to fit somebody else's comfort level. Dream big, dream big, dream audaciously, dream in ways that scare you a little bit. Dream in ways that scare you a lot. Dream big. Because the world changes when people bold enough to imagine something different. Now, let me say something important to the graduates who may still feel uncertain today. Some of you are leaving here with jobs already lined up. Some of you are heading to graduate school. I've heard some great places already. Some of you have no idea what comes next. That's okay. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. That's okay. You do not have to have your entire life figured out at 22, 32, or 52. Life is not a straight line. Sometimes your setbacks become your setup. Sometimes rejection redirects you toward purpose. Sometimes the thing you thought would break you, becomes the thing that builds you. So don't panic if the journey looks different than you imagined. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving, keep growing, keep learning, keep showing up, because winners do the work. If you keep moving, you're gonna win. That's what got you here today. And graduates, as you leave this campus, I want you to remember something about Chicago State University. This institution believed in you, and now you have a responsibility to believe in somebody else. Don't let today be the last day you stay connected to this university. Reach back, mentor somebody, help somebody, open a door for somebody, because success means more when it's shared. We got kids. I tell my kids are now 14 and 12, but I've told them since they were little, sharing is caring. Share it, share that success. That's how communities rise, not individually, together. And before I close, let me speak directly to the families one more time. Parents, grandparents, loved ones, thank you. Thank you for every sacrifice nobody saw. Thank you for every encouraging word, every prayer, every meal, every ride, every dollar, every ounce of support. Your love helped produce this moment. Now, graduates, in a few moments, you're gonna walk across this stage and receive your degree. People will clap, people will take pictures, celebrations will begin. Some of y'all gonna flip across this stage. But understand something, this moment is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your responsibility. The world needs your voice. The world needs your talent. The world needs your compassion. The world needs your leadership. And yes, the world needs your courage, because courage is not about the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward anyway. So class of 26, walk in your power. Live with purpose. Believe in possibility. And never forget where you came from. Never forget the people who helped you rise. Never forget the responsibility that comes with your gifts. And never stop believing that your best days are still ahead of you. Congratulations, CSU Cougars. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go change the world. Make Chicago proud. Make your families proud. Make yourselves proud. God bless you. God bless Chicago State University. And God bless the state of Illinois.
That was phenomenal. The honorary doctorate degree is awarded to individuals who have demonstrated extraordinary achievements and made significant contributions in a particular area. The recipient is nominated by faculty or staff, reviewed by committee, and presented to the president and board of trustees for approval. Meeting the criteria immeasurably, it is now my pleasure to present Mr. Lewis Carr as the candidate for the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Mr. Lewis Carr became president of Black Entertainment Television in December of 2025, following nearly And that was following nearly 4 decades of transformative leadership with the company. Over his 39-year career, he has helped shape BET into a global cultural force that amplifies and celebrates the Black experience through storytelling, community engagement, and innovation. Prior to becoming president, Mr. Carr served as president of media sales, where he generated more than $10 billion in advertising revenue while redefining how brands authentically connect with multicultural audiences. Guided by his philosophy to be led by data and insights, he positioned BET as a leading authority on Black consumers and successfully bridged culture and commerce in impactful ways. Beyond his professional achievements, Mr. Carr is deeply committed to mentorship and leadership development. Through the Lewis Carr Internship Foundation, he has created hundreds of paid internship opportunities for young people. And through Waymaker, he continues to inspire leadership, personal growth, and transformation. Mr. Lewis Carr continues to lead with vision, with integrity, and with a steadfast dedication to empowering communities and shaping culture for future generations. Still not working.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Chicago State University and the Chicago State Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your extraordinary accomplishments, the Honorable Mr. Lewis Carr, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, with all of the rights and privileges and responsibilities thereto appertaining. We award this degree.
Thank you, President Z. Scott. It is a privilege to be here today as a former board member of Chicago State University. I am thrilled. And to the graduates, in a few minutes, you will receive the key to the Stadium of Life. Within that stadium, there'll be many opportunities for you, but also someone on Team Doubt will show up and tell you that it's not possible. Don't believe them. I grew up on the west side of Chicago and never dreamed I'd be in a position like this. But through God and through many waymakers, they made it possible. So I say to you today, congratulations, keep on keeping on, and you, this class, is the most important generation of our time. The most important. So in closing, in November of 2026, rush to the polls, rush to the polls, rush to the polls. Thank you very much.
It's working.
So it is now my pleasure to present Mr. Brett J. Hart, as candidate for the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Mr. Brett J. Hart is president of United Airlines, and for a decade and a half at the airline, Mr. Hart has taken on some of the company's biggest leadership challenges, including serving as acting CEO in late 2015 and 2016. As president, Mr. Hart is responsible for United Airlines global operations, including flights, network operations, and safety, as well as all financial and corporate strategy functions. He leads United's external-facing teams, including government affairs, corporate communications, legal and global communication, and environmental sustainability. A longtime resident of Chicago's South Side, Mr. Brett Hart also made available his counsel to his community. He serves on the boards of World Business Chicago, Chicago Council on Global Affairs, the Economic Club of Chicago, the University of Chicago, Northwestern Memorial Healthcare, the Chicago Community Trust, the Innocence Project, and the Rockefeller Foundation. Yes. Mr. Hart received his Bachelor of Arts from the University of Michigan and a Juris Doctorate from the University of Chicago Law School. He and his wife, Dontre, live in Hyde Park, and they have 3 handsome sons.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your extraordinary accomplishments, I am honored to confer upon the Honorable Mr. Brett J. Hart the degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Good afternoon. So this is your day, so I will refrain from speechifying. But what I will say is most people do not appreciate that Chicago State is one of the most important universities in this land. They are starting to appreciate it, but they do not fully appreciate it. It is your responsibility to carry that weight forward. It is your responsibility to make sure that this world understands that this is an unbelievable university, and it is based right here on the south side of Chicago. I have all the faith in the world that you will do that, and know that those people who are here on this stage and those who came before you and those who will follow you are there to support you and be a part of your journey as well. Good luck in life. I look forward to seeing everything that you accomplish. Good.
It is now my pleasure to present Ms. Karen Hunter as candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. So Karen Hunter is a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, best-selling author, media entrepreneur, and nationally recognized voice of change. Named a change maker by Essence Magazine and included on Ebony Magazine's Power 100 list, Karen has built a remarkable career at the intersection of media, education, and empowerment. She has also been recognized by Talkers Magazine as one of the 100 most important radio talk show hosts in American history, beginning since 2015. As an author, Ms. Hunter has co-authored 8 New York Times bestsellers and published more than 35 books, including the #1 bestseller, True You with Janet Jackson, as well as best-selling works with Kris Jenner and Elin Harris. Ms. Hunter is the host of a nationally acclaimed show on Sirius XM's Urban View channel, where she always serves as a programmer and a mentor to influential voices in media and culture. During the pandemic, she launched In Class with Carr, which became the foundation of Nubia and Narrative.com, now recognized as one of the largest African-American studies classrooms in the world. A graduate of Drew University, Ms. Hunter also spent more than 2 decades teaching media and film studies at Hunter College and New York University. Through her many ventures in media, wellness, education, and entrepreneurship, Ms. Hunter continues to inspire transformation, reminding us that media is not just about information, but about changing the world around us.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your extraordinary accomplishments, I am honored to confer upon you the Honorable Miss Karen Hunter, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Microphone. I've never seen one I didn't like. First of all, I want to thank President Scott, of course, and the faculty, everyone that participated in saying this should be something. I'm very reluctant in standing here today because there's a lot of work that goes into a doctorate, and I just didn't feel like I had, the credentials to stand here. But I'm honoring everyone that voted, and I'm honoring the students today because I'm here because of imagination. I come from New Jersey, but I want to say, Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. They say DC is chocolate city, but Chicago is family. Chicago is home. And when I think about coming in here, this couldn't be a better place to get my first. I plan on actually going back to school and getting the real one. But this is actually perfect because this is the place of imagination, right? You are a city forged in the imagination of an enslaved person to create the city. And I didn't mention I did a book with Donda West too, who taught here. So the ties are really strong. But I think about from Farrakhan to Jeremiah Wright to the first president of the United States coming from this space, more than just having a degree. And I heard somebody backstage, a very wise woman said it is finished, quoting somebody very wise, it is finished. But it's not, it's just beginning for all of you because now is the time to engage your imagination to go out and do the thing that you were put here to do before you were even formed in your mother's womb. You are You are here for a reason. Everybody in this room, even the people who participated in you being here, you're here to do something. And it's not just to be famous or to be rich or to be something, because I'm standing here as somebody not concerned about being famous, but concerned about 50 years from now, something that I did today having a difference and an impact. And we all can do that. And for me, it's journalism. For you, it'll be something else. And maybe it'll be journalism, whether it's in the sciences or in philosophy or whatever. We all have to tell the truth in this time. And the truth is the most important thing. So I just want to say thank you all. Go out and do the thing. Engage your imagination, because that's the thing that's going to carry you. And you are enough. Everything that you are is perfect. So thank you. Thank you.
All right, we are at that very coveted time where we talk about our degrees, and you all are degree recipients. So, Madam President, I have the honor to present those names who appears on approved lists and who have completed all of the requirements for the Doctor of Education and Doctor of Pharmacy degrees in their respective colleges.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, in recognition of your extraordinary accomplishments, I am honored to confer upon the graduates in the College of Education, the Doctor of Education, and in the College of Pharmacy, the Doctor of Pharmacy, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Conferral of the doctoral degree is the highest academic honor a university can bestow and the greatest academic accomplishment recognized by universities everywhere. The hooding ceremony is the academic ritual where the doctoral candidate becomes a doctoral degree recipient. This ceremony is signifying that the academic hood is being placed over the head and shoulder of the candidate by their dissertation chair and mentor, which both symbolize the conferral of the doctoral degree. I invite Dr. Athanase Gahungu, Interim Dean for the College of Education, to please come forward and greet the candidates for their degree, Doctor of Educational Leadership.
Candidates for the Doctor of Education and your chairpersons, please come forward. Jennifer Harris. Dissertation. Jennifer Harris. Dissertation investigating school leaders and their use of conscious discipline. Dissertation chair, Dr. Byung-in So, PhD. Tammy King. Dissertation, bridging the academic achievement gap in high schools with the AVID program, Perceptions of School Leaders and Teachers. Dissertation chair, Dr. Byung-in So.
Dr. Leroy Jones, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, will you please come forward and greet the candidates of the degree Doctor of Pharmacy?
Uh-oh. All right. Good morning, everyone. Our first student is Sultan Al-Hijazi. Our next student is Denise Fiesta. Well, all right, I'll speak up. Our next student, or our next graduate, Janine Amori. Our next graduate is Rafiatu Ayula. And last but certainly not least, I present to you Yesha Shah. Congratulations to our Doctor of Pharmacy graduates.
Will all master's degree candidates in the colleges of education, arts and sciences, business, and health sciences and pharmacy please rise? Madam President, I have the honor to present those whose names appear on the approved list and who have completed all of the requirements for the aforementioned degrees in their respective colleges.
By virtue of the approval of the graduate faculty in the colleges of education, arts and sciences, business and health sciences, and the authority vested in me by the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Business Administration, Master of Occupational Therapy, Master of Public Health, Education, the privileges of Education, Arts and Sciences, Business and Health Sciences, as listed before your names, and with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Tamikia Hobbs. Shamika Boyd. Ryan Wells.
Enrique Samuel Cervantes. Timothy Ludwigsen.
Jalen Burchett.
Dante Dinkins.
Lorena Diaz.
Charles Sanders.
Amy Coleman.
Lynetta Johnson.
Kimberly Johnson.
Marquita Jefferson.
Carolyn Wedlington.
Crystal Patrice Andrews.
Dawn Burns.
Berea Hayes.
Ashley Thurman.
Sierra Johnson.
Lexus Greer.
Kyle Alexander.
Kathy Jean-Baptiste.
Lamart Hudson.
Taylon Phelps. Taylon Phelps.
Natalie Gugas.
Melandria Watts.
Mariah Johnson.
Lanice Bradford.
Paula Ball.
Alexandria Adebayo.
Rhea Daniels.
Alexis Turner.
Chevelle Miller.
Elizabeth Mihin.
Kwanzaa Sanders.
Aaron Hayes.
Kenyatta Jackson.
Nicoya Washington.
Elishiba Bingham.
Kevin Howard.
Jada Madison.
Joanne Kyle.
Shanae Bennett.
Tasha Hickman.
Carla Gray.
Michael Conley.
Larissa Hobbs.
Thomas Stagg.
Shanita Coleman.
James Simmons.
Daisha Brewer.
Lavinia Wynn.
Rachel Lawrence.
Martin Watson.
Deidre Williams.
Tamara Macmillan.
Jamerl LaBranche.
Jada Halford.
Jakaya Lewis.
Tabitha Morales.
Kenyetta Haywood.
Nia Pedloin.
Shari Willis.
Michaeline Perry.
Tanisha Cunningham.
Garifalia Durkin.
Brandy Cowan.
Colleen Bradburn.
Robert Seiler.
Aaron Williams.
Mari Van.
Sabi Roman.
Shaniva Sims. Jamal Davis Sr.
Shanae Wilcoxon.
Lavana Gaganieri.
Kelly Smith.
Shital Kumar.
Hey, Jamal.
Ashley Goris.
Jyoti Lakshmi Nagaraj.
Zoe Leon.
Prem Devarapalli.
Tejaswini Pale.
Venkata Sai Aravind Yaramseti.
Rikwita Madapali. Christy Richardson.
Kushal Shah Malak.
Michael Smith.
Diraj Godi.
Shaylee Tumber.
Nashituddin Mohammed.
Sheila Ganeshwarapu.
Oluwadamitola Adabesin.
Sridhar Godugu.
Sai Kiran.
Sai Pranay Wadikonda.
Sunil Kumar Makala.
Marche Giles.
Akil Bodla. Shilpa Ramasetti.
Mohammed Ali Sokoba Conte.
Sumasri Bodela.
Warda Yusuf.
Nujita Madala.
Garima Bala.
Partha Praveen Reddy Boomareddy.
Saeed Amar.
Deepak Reddy Sanekomu.
Ashita Reddy Kushipatla.
Tanvi Anantula.
Warsha Reddy Wura.
Lohit Shidala.
Ashwin Kumar Daki.
Betty Hall.
Desiree Nan Montgomery.
Ronald Sturgis.
Fuchsia Ayers.
Jacqueline Martinez.
Kimia Hendricks.
Ashley Morris.
Daisy Robinson.
Angela Walton.
Brandy Davis.
Rachel Dixon.
Andrea Calderon.
Larshawn Gaylor.
Sidlali Zambrano.
Catherine Hahn.
Shanice Hatcher.
Kriana Thomas Alexander.
Jayla Wilson.
Andres Bermudez.
Cordelia Shea McCoy.
Ozell Hubert.
Shai Horton.
Arafath Oru Ganau.
Evangelina Parrish.
Shaquan Reed.
Antoine Love.
Brya Fully Love.
Tyler Brown Henderson.
Karina Razzo.
Jessica Patterson.
Jasmine Jennings.
Bianca Gardiola.
Roisin Baker.
Jillian Tyson.
Sierra Moore.
Christopher Harold.
Caitlin Martin.
Tevin Parker.
Whitney Bright.
Kalia Williams.
Maria Mina Rodriguez.
Brianna Diamond Camphor.
Hannah Brownstein.
Mariah Hubbard. Ariel Osley. Yanisha White.
All right. Will all candidates, all students, please be seated. All students who are graduating Latin honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude, stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Please be seated. Will all candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise? Madam President. Madam President, I have the honor, Madam President, to present those candidates whose names appear on the approved list and who have completed all of the requirements for a Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees from the Chicago State University.
By virtue of the approval of the faculty of the colleges of education, arts and sciences, business, health sciences, and continuing education, and non-traditional degree programs, and with the authority vested in me by the Chicago State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees: Bachelor of Science in Education in the College of Education, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Science, Bachelor of Science in the College of Business, Bachelor of Science in the College of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the individualized curriculum and continuing education and non-traditional degree programs, as respectively listed before your name, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Education and Arts and Sciences, Business, Health Sciences, please come forward and be introduced.
Letitia Barnes.
Danae Slater.
Crystal Lane.
Simone Detweiler.
Jamal Ibrahim.
Corey Finkley.
Joshua Cenicero Shmuela.
Cherie M. Gary.
Efren Rivas.
Erica Baker.
Monica Williams.
Tamika C. Brown.
Sutton Williams. Candace Montgomery.
Tyra Anderson.
Veronica Avila.
Dominique Barganier.
Serena Brimmer.
Yolanda Eaton.
Amir Harmon.
Marquisa Beal.
Jasmine Curry.
Lawrence Harrison.
Brandy Shell.
Yusuf Walton.
Tawana Brown.
Devion Tony.
Valencia Davis.
Vashanti Ivory.
Alexis Bell.
Avala Henning.
Tatiana Hill.
Sarah de Oliveira.
Tanya Carrington Williams.
Jasmine Taylor.
LaDonna Brinson.
Rodolfo Saldivar Robles.
Zephin Brockert Kress.
Devon Rose.
Dokutu Bakole.
Gabrielle Razzo.
Shaman Washington.
Victor Horn. Malik Johnson.
Tassala Tivau.
Terrell Steps.
Jenny Ellis.
Danielle Piolet.
Victoria Serrano.
Joseph Skipper.
Diana Rosas Gutierrez.
Malachi Davis.
Jaya Curry.
Rio Clemens.
Talia Martin.
Jakai Amir Smith.
Brianna Jackson.
Devon Charles.
Charles Blackhawk.
Tayon Neal.
Kenya Williams.
Alessandra Freeman.
Kelsey Merritt.
Sanaa Aliyah Van.
Kina Moncrief.
Barry Wilson.
Dominique Moore.
Marco Antonio Garcia Romero.
Deja Louis.
Taryn Noel Taylor.
Alexis Emerson.
Clayton Delancey.
Mamadou Ba.
Kaislyn Erlacher.
Monica Travis.
Tanaya Allen.
Teresa Roberts.
Ashley Marsh.
Christy Carranza.
Erica Lee.
Nathaniel Concepcion.
Stacy Carpenter Hawkins.
Esmeralda Rodriguez.
Patience Washington.
Mariela Gutierrez Reyes.
Kyra Adanakan.
Carolina Risnes.
Francisco Gonzalez.
Sabrina Garcia.
Alicia Bay.
Raydiri Fernandez.
Sharoma Elliott.
Kelly Hewitt.
Candace Gray.
Katrina Sladen.
Lene McFadden.
Zaynet Artam.
Marche Stallenwerk.
Leah Linares Castro.
Gwendolyn Williams.
Sanaya Johnson.
Demaya Day.
David Quintero.
Jada Dudley.
Kenneth James.
April Johnson.
Reed Gahagan.
Marcus Tankersley.
Shakila McCaskill.
Abiodun Sonye.
Jade Burton.
Allison Bolden.
Trinity Simmons Brooks.
Idris Mohammed.
Tamara Moorer.
Lazaro Gonzalez.
Revi Salas.
Tyra Wilborn.
Thomas Herzog.
Latonia Tate.
Ileana Clark.
Samantha Hogan.
Rito Cutler.
Kenyelle Basemore Iverson.
Amanda McFarland.
Shalisa Gibson.
Daisy Melissa Hernandez.
Crystal Evans.
Sandra Harris.
Chastity Noble.
Rihanna Elaine Jones.
Tierra McBride.
Taylor Robinson.
Aurelie Garcia.
Maya Hunt.
Charisse Slaughter.
Joel Botanga.
Aaliyah Potts.
Laszlo Toth.
Lisa Holiday Daniel.
Danielle Theodile.
Ishan Patel.
Crystal Schooler.
Shamar McClary.
Carol Scott.
Juan Ward.
Tiffany Alexander.
Amanda Alfaro.
Elatris Alexander.
Walter Smith.
Rashonda Cooper.
Jaylyn Rose Mason.
Tiana Williams.
Jose Ibarra.
Jada White.
Alicia Darko.
Joya Cartledge.
Jennifer Fair.
Amber Wade.
Deontay Fields.
Brooke Hampton.
Angelica Tapia.
America Choice.
Janae Crockett.
Brianna Hall.
Bruce Ford.
Canaria Lloyd.
Andriana Lay.
Michael Anthony.
Lawanda Smith.
Skylar McLaughlin.
Ebony Walker.
Jamoy Billington.
Musa Bokum. Sierra Brewer.
Widlands Dorset.
Ashley Tobias. Dejan Bates.
Anicia Nigeri Sutton.
Hillary Otiambo.
Mark Long.
Abubakar Adeyinka.
Michal Valeriano.
Patrice Strong.
Denaya Russell Doyle.
Trinity Scott.
Jada Henry.
Destiny Williams.
Tegan Robbins.
Armani Thomas.
Kaylin Williams.
Darshiana Orr.
Shakendra Madlock.
Natasha Renee Trotter.
Oluwatoyin Awoyemi.
Maya Karema.
Abdul Buket Mohammed.
Yasmin Gaitan.
Carlos Leon.
Maya Giles.
Armani Phillips.
Lisa Hamilton.
Carlin Sane.
Jakira Mohammed.
Ciara Hall.
Gwendolyn Chambliss.
Tiana Gordon.
Donica Kelly.
Erica Watson.
Katariana Murphy.
Celia Smith.
Heather A. Myers.
Berlinda Smith.
Cherish Staton.
Ajua Amponsa.
Sanjania Hamilton. Akiriel Murphy.
Sol Castillo. Ann.
Ashley Coleman.
Kafira Fields.
Dakota Davis.
Strawberry Wright.
Santania Larkins.
Sade Horman. Bill Okumu. Shanice Simmons. Mariam Gissé. Vivek Prasad Kilaru. Masters.
Graduates, please rise. Class of Spring 2026, please move your tassels to the left side. Woo! You may be seated.
Responsibility is the state of being accountable, answerable, or obligated for actions, decisions, and duties. I'm gonna say that one more time. Responsibility is the state of being accountable, answerable, or obligated for actions, decisions, and duties. Your glory is your responsibility. Your excellence is your responsibility. And today, class of 2026, we are the most responsible among us in the company of family and loved ones who have committed to being responsible to, for, and with us. I am Jasmine Dominique Taylor, President of the Honors College Student Council, graduating summa cum laude with a perfect 4.0 GPA, and the first student in our university's history to study abroad in Japan. With 3 years under my belt as a cougar at Chicago State University, I am headed to the Ivy League, Columbia University in New York as a fellow. I am a President's Cup awardee, Chicago State's highest honor, recognizing exceptional leadership, scholarship, and service. So, for my final act as a student here, allow me to serve you, to minister to you. Minister, as in the Oxford definition, to attend to someone's needs. And no one is alone in need. Much like no one is alone in responsibility, regardless of age, race, creed, education level. As a member of our global interdependent society, we each have an individual responsibility to our innate brilliance. Lucky for us graduates, family, and friends, responsibility is our school motto. So, in service, let me remind you how responsible you are. For the late nights, tears, quizzes failed, assignments missed, deadlines extended, the completion of the course regardless, we have been responsible. For holding the line, the vision of you in these very seats on the other side of this journey, we have been responsible. For the changes required of and in your family, from the first to go to college, to parenting in college, to taking care of parents, to working full or part-time while in school, to braving Chicago winters on campus or virtually, you have been responsible. To trusting what your eye cannot always see, by staying enthusiastic about your present and your future while honoring the lessons of your past, you've been responsible. From a post-pandemic world with $6 to $8 gas, $3 to $10 eggs, and an economy that feels constantly on the brink, you have remained responsible. To your wonder, your greatness, that inner truth that says, I know I can do this. Even when life is telling you that you aren't worth it, that your efforts are futile, and that you can't win for losing, you stayed faithful, steadfast, 10 toes down, responsible. Through loss, trauma, triumph, and everything and every emotion in between, shame, fear, confidence, pursuit, championing yourself, biological and chosen family connections, you have remained responsible. So, today, graduates, and all of you here as family and loved ones that are extensions of these choices, who have supported each graduate's journey, we say to you, thank you. No matter what you are or who you are, your contract on this earth is to labor. It is our duty to work academically, professionally, personally, purposefully. So after today, somebody asks you why you go so hard, you say, it's my responsibility. Somebody asks you how and why you keep coming back for more amidst defeat, you tell them, because it's my responsibility. When someone asks you why you're on your first or your fourth degree, you tell them, it's because it's my responsibility. And when someone is looking for a sign, a wonder to help cast their faith and hope, to hope with them and be an example of walking in your power, you be that, as you already have, because it is your responsibility. Each of us is power personified. Accept your power. It is your responsibility. Share your power. Empower others. It is your duty. And today, enjoy yourself. Feast on the fruits of your labor. Rest in your resistance. As a graduate of the HBCU of the North, the only predominantly Black institution in the state of Illinois, it is your responsibility, even if you don't feel like it. In the words of our Pulitzer Prize-winning poet and distinguished professor of English at Chicago State University, Gwendolyn Brooks, even if you are not ready for day, it cannot always be night. Today, is our day. Everyone in this room, cherish it, honor it, and then let it go and continue to work. Because as I've already said and reminded you umpteen times, it is your responsibility. Farewell, Chicago State. Go Cougars and class of 2026 and everybody in the building on live stream and in another realm. Congrats on being so darn responsible.
Good afternoon. They would put me behind the student speaker with all that energy and all the cues who hopped all over the stage. My name is Dr. Richard Glass, and I am the vice chair of the Chicago State Alumni Association, and it is my duty to invite you all into the Alumni Association officially today. But I do want you to know before you go that I don't want you to leave and not have that Cougar pride. There were times when I was a little squeamish when people would ask me where I graduated from. I would, kind of mumble that I graduated from Chicago State University because a lot of people didn't know about it, right? But everything that I learned here is everything I needed to know to thrive in higher education. I left here and earned 5 additional degrees, 4 master's degrees and a doctorate, and this is my academic cornerstone, so I'm proud of this little school on 95th and King Drive, and you should be too. So as the alumni representative of the Chicago State Alumni Association, I take great pleasure in conducting one of the final acts of your ceremony today. Graduates, please rise. Induction into the Chicago State Alumni Association. I would be remiss if I didn't call out one of the alum today. I was his principal in elementary school, Joseph Skipper, and I'm beyond proud of him today. So all of you kindly raise your hand, your right hand, and repeat after me. I'm going to say I and then state your name. Please do not state your name. State your name. I, state your name, as an alumnus or alumna of Chicago State University, pledge to uphold the high standards of integrity, honor, service to my community, support of the university, support of the university, support of the university, its students, and the Alumni Association. Furthermore, I will use my education and talents in pursuit of excellence within my career and other areas of my life, while maintaining the values and ideals of this great institution. You don't have to repeat this, but I'll have you know that Chicago State University is a boss factory, and as a result of that, you are now a boss. Move like one when you leave here. You may lower your hands. On behalf of the Chicago State Alumni Association, you are now recognized and welcomed as fellow alumni with nearly 40,000 others in 28 countries in all 40 states. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and join us as we sing the Chicago State University alma mater, Honor and Glory.
Here's to Chicago, evergreen and white. LCSU, where we can reach the height. Proudly we raise our voices to you, helping each other to make it through. LCSU, where all our dreams come true. Leading the challenge, making all things new. Onward and upward we proudly sing. All our devotion we gladly devotion to CSU. As we endeavor to achieve our goal, and we will stand with a joyful soul, finally availing our school's brave heart. With adoration, we shall impart honor and glory, telling our story, keeping our mission so true. Oh, honor and glory, we'll tell the story, lifting our voices to say yes, you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain at your seats until all of the graduates and platform party have recessed from the arena. On behalf of our President Z. Scott, thank you for attending the 373rd commencement ceremony at the Chicago State University.